good, and then it'll start displaying down here.
It'll follow the puck around.
So you have to hit record for it to follow the puck. It follows groups. So it's the lens up here is AI, and it'll follow the group. So sometimes you do have to remind it. Like if you get a breakaway, it's going to want to follow like everybody that's on. So you've got to pay attention. But it's great if you use the mic or this remote. So that way, because the thing that this one does that I don't like is if I turn down here to get a better angle, and then they start playing, and they go over here, like the angle messes with the people that are viewing. So I try to keep it as flat as I can, let the machine do it, and then use this to move it. But you can 100% move it. It just, once you start recording, it will, that's when it tracks. It doesn't track if you're not recording. So, and it may track him. It usually doesn't track with him. But then you just pause it. The remote's been the best thing as far as being able to use it for this purpose. So, but it, no issues.
Like this is the first rink we've ever played that doesn't have live barn.
What's that?
So this is the first rink we've ever played that doesn't have live barn. So the parents at home are all
a little irritated, yeah. Especially since it's a monthly subscription.
Yeah, and we're a little irritated over our officiating of the last game. It was a full-on brawl of demolition derby for U10.
Yeah, we saw the last maybe 6 minutes of the third period, so it looked like there were some.
It was that way the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. So this thing's not perfect, but it's a good alternative. Yeah. People would prefer to watch this than they would the live barn, and I don't know if because we bought it with a lot of money. I don't know if they're trying to make me feel better, or if it is actually better. But maybe. I feel like it's better. Like when we watch it, it's clearer.
Oh, it's 100. Live barn's like staticky.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But live barn never misses the action. Sometimes I get focused, and this thing quits tracking, and then but it's facing over here where like just that one single goalie is or whatever. And I'm like, oops. So.
Thank you for the demo.
Yeah, sure.
I'll talk to the parents that own it to see if we can get that set up.
Yeah, it's.
Is that the police officer?
No.
That was just a stranger.
Just a random stranger.
He's so friendly.
Stranger danger.
There's an adult who probably has a gun and a knife and pepper spray and a baton and some other.
If he asked me if I wanted some candy in the van, I mean, I'm still going to go get the candy, but you know, I can probably.
If he had a puppy, you would have it.
I would, and I would, but I could. I give my chances of being able to fight my way out of the van better than. I know. Well, that's what I was like. I was like, yeah, 10. We were standing over there, and the goalie parent was bonkers. Yeah, I mean, he was going nuts. So
They were ones here.
and also, I wouldn't know that I would have given the full demo. And he was like, which is fine, but yeah, I was like, well.
It's probably got a little out there. People who are handsy tend to be drunk. That's bad too much. Could be. It'll explain a lot.
Yeah, the lady that I was talking to before.
All right, fans. Here we are getting ready for the Junior Preds 14U second game of the day in the Mad City President's Cup. Back on the same ice that we were on this morning. Preds in gold against the well, I knew their name a second ago. Against the Sun Prairie Groundhogs. Sun Prairie Groundhogs from nearby here in Wisconsin. So Sun Prairie Groundhogs against Preds. Just finished warm-ups. And Mark, I don't know about you, I'm ready. Question is, are the boys ready? Hopefully they start this game more like they finished last game and not like they started last game. Preds are going with Hank, Lucas, and Huddy. A little bit of a different line here to start with Griffin and Tyler on defense. Griffin sends it back down to Huddy. Oh man, right through the center there. Nobody can get their stick on it other than Groundhogs. And they're going to be offside. Lucas is going to take that. He got hooked. Oh my gosh. No call? Jeez. Got hooked there. I thought for sure it'd be a call. Hank tried a tough angle shot there, but went a little wide. That one ricocheted out in front onto the goalie. Goalie made a save. It's still out in front loose. Lucas is trying to corral it. He sends it back down deep, but then Sun Prairie got on it. Talon keeps it in the zone. But now it comes out. Lucas is going to send it back to Huddy. Huddy up to Hank. Hank's going to bring it in. He's got the angle. Goalie makes a save. Looking for a tip out front. Now Winston's out there. He puts it on net. Goalie makes a pad save. Goalie's taking away the bottom part pretty well so far. Bottom part of the ice, or bottom part of the crease. And then that shot rose on Will. Goalie gloves it and stops play. Good buzzing here in the first. Keep it down there, boys. Good things happen in the offensive zone. You got Nick, Winston, and Carson with Griffin and Will. That point blank shot out front from Nick. Goalie makes a save. Griffin gets to that one first. Back over to Carson on the wall, but then Carson gets harassed a little bit. Will reverses it back up the wall and clears it out of the zone. That was a good move. He was basically triple teamed, so somebody was open down the ice. Good forecheck by Winston, but now he's going to have to get back onside. He does. And that's still hanging out in the neutral zone. Grant's going to chip it in and chase. Sully tips it past one groundhog. Can't get it past the second one. Now Brooks has it Neutral zone, kicks it back to Tyler. Tyler's trying to spring Jonah. Misread that or miscommunication, one of the two. Sully's out there with Jonah and Grant. Brooks and Tyler on defense. That puck hit the netting. And now Rulli comes out with Luke Doble and Jackson. And that puck into the Preds bench. Just about 3 minutes gone in the first here, no score. Groundhouse try to clear it. Preds keep it in. Talon absorbs the forecheck there. Puck goes back to the Groundhogs, well, momentarily, then Talon's able to clear it. Jackson's going to stay out and pressure. The rest of his line is changing behind him. Lucas brings it up through the neutral zone. He had Huddy for a minute, but he takes the shot, deflects off the goalie. Oh, Lucas out to Hank. Hank tips it in the back of the net. Yes. Nice play, boys. Lucas behind the net feeds Hank for the first goal of the game. 8:08 to go in the first. Preds put the first one on the board. 1-0. Griffin tried to get that up to Huddy. That was intercepted, but then Tyler with a nice check on a Groundhogs player. Huddy tries to spring Lucas. Foot race here. He's got position. Groundhogs reverse it. Talon pinches down. Talon sends it across ice and then gets back into his position. So it's Talon and Brooks on defense right now. This is Hank behind the net. Hank trying to find Huddy. Good read there by Brooks, and then he's going to clear it. Good job, Brooks. Good job, Brooks. Let's go, boys. Capitalize. Come on. Oops, sorry if I'm not muted. I was not. Apologies for screaming in your ears. So it's Carson, Winston, and Nick. Carson back to Will. Will's kind of soft shot there, looking for a deflection, and then Huddy had the puck on his stick. Takes a rip, but deflected up in the netting. So we'll do over here. Back to Will again. Will over to Griff. Griffin's shot right in on the goalie, and nobody there for the rebound. Gotta have net front present. Gotta have net front presence. That puck slides off of Griff's stick, so they're gonna have to reset here a little bit. Now Nick enters the zone. He's got Carson behind him. Carson's shot sails high. Now Griffin down to Winston. Winston over to Carson. Carson's backhander is denied by the goalie. Now Will's shot from the point, nice and low, trying to get a rebound. Carson couldn't put the rebound on net. And that's going to be played with a high stick. .22 seconds to go in the penalty. And penalty expires. Couple good chances there, but no goals on the penalty. And then Groundhogs clear the zone there. Tyler being chased. He puts it over to Brooks. Brooks tried to connect with Sully. And then that's going to be icing. Winston, Jonah, and Grant out there right now with Will and Talon. Will's long shot from the point misses everyone. Talon rubs the groundhog there into the wall, and then Jonah did a nice job of picking up the puck, and that one's deflected out of play. .440 to go in the first. Preds up 1-0. I know, Mark. I'll try to control myself. I've been told it's a delicate balance between commentating and being a fan. It's oh boy. Oh man. Low slot there, boys. Man. That's why I try to use the mute button, but sometimes I think I'm on mute, I'm not. Sometimes I'm on mute and I don't think I'm on mute, and just kind of can't win. Puck in front. Grant tried to get it, but couldn't. That loose puck, Jackson got his stick on. Grant tried to get it out and couldn't. Man, we got to clear these pucks. And that's Tyler being taken down. I'll be either holding or hooking on Groundhogs, putting the Preds on their second power play of the day, or of the game. Rulli comes out with Jackson and Luke Doble. Jackson's shot, rebound in front. Luke Doble with a rebound, but that's play is stopped by the goal. Couple good chances there. So Rulli centering this first power play line here. Jackson and Luke Doble on his wings. Shot from Tyler goes wide. Griffin's gonna chase that. Gets it over to Tyler. Tyler to Jackson. Jackson couldn't quite handle that. Rulli takes a spill. A little pressure from the Groundhogs here. And has totally disrupted the Preds power play. 40 seconds left. "17 seconds to go on the power play. Lucas tried to center it. Then it came right back to him, and that skied past everybody. Lucas back to Huddy, trying to get it in front. We got two behind the goal line. You can't do anything with two behind the goal line from there. Now Huddy's in a puck battle behind the net. Groundhogs come away with it, and they're going to clear the zone. The penalty's expired. Talon's got 2 men on. He sends it up that far wall. Huddy to Hank. Hank enters the zone, but we were offside. Hank leaves it for Lucas. Lucas's shot goes high. Talon cuts off the Groundhog player there. Hank up to Lucas. Lucas feeds Huddy coming in the zone. He goes wide, then gets a shot on goal, and the goalie makes a save. Griffin at the point. Griffin's shot blocked by Groundhogs. Carson comes away with it. His shot goes wide. And there's a Groundhog player down on the ice. Got Nick, Winston, Carson with Will and Griffin. Carson trying to get the handle on it. He does. He tried to get it over to Will, but that missed him. Springs back here in the Preds defensive zone. That long shot from the Groundhogs misses. 20 seconds to go in the period. Good 2 saves there by Teague after what should have been a hook and an interference. So at the end of one, Preds up 1-0. Or Junior Preds, I should say. Junior Preds are currently sitting third in the 16 division. Tied in points with Middleton Cardinals. But Middleton has a little better goal differential. Middleton has not played their third game yet. Preds obviously playing their third game right now. Middleton will play their third game later this afternoon in about an hour. Standings are St. Louis Cardinals at the top with 2 wins. Middleton, 1 win, 1 tie. This Junior Preds team, 1 win, 1 tie. Sun Prairie Groundhogs come in with a win and a loss. And then Ames, no wins, 2 losses. And our other Junior Preds 13-0 team, no wins, 2 losses right now. All right, end of the intermission. 13 minutes back on the clock. Brooks tried to send that over to Carson. Carson puts it in the zone. Winston chasing. Winston takes the long route to the puck carrier. Teague just directs that one out of harm's way. Brooks behind the net. And he's going to take it into the zone. He's got Winston to his left. Stick is tied up. It looked like he was either going to try to make the pass or the shot. The stick was tied up, and that puck just sort of slowly rolled onto the goalie. Stopping play as the goalie covered up. Grant back to Will. Will over to Talon. Talon loading up for a shot. He takes one. Jonah looking for a rebound. No rebound. Face-off win by Junior Preds, and then the pass back to the point hit the ref, so this one stays down deep. Jonah behind the goal line gets it up to Talon. Talon looking for a shooting lane. He got one. Sully got a stick on that and goes just wide. That one gets over the head of Will. Talon there to help out. Good read by the Groundhog player to intercept that pass. Will up to Grant. Grant was just trying to get a little something on that so it wasn't icing. Now Talon is going to activate here as he was coming in. He takes a shot off the goalie's glove. Grant on the forecheck. Oh, Groundhogs player gets around 2 Junior Preds. And the shot there goes just wide. And then that shot goes wide from the Groundhogs. Griffin sends it back over on the far side. And now Talon's going to rip. Talon tried to rip it out. He does. Hank on the ice now as a partial change. Now Talon's just going to really rip it out. And that's going to be icing, but they'll finish the change. So Griffin and Tyler on defense. This face-off will be in the Preds defensive zone. And Hank, Huddy, and Lucas. Shot hits Lucas out in front. Groundhogs player was on it, but sent it high. And that shot goes wide. Good job of Huddy there to find Lucas coming down the middle. Lucas keeps it, trying to swing around. He got hooked, but no call. Man. Now, Lucas intercepts that one, leaves it behind though. And then Huddy was taken down. That looked awkward. Looked like a high stick. I'd have to see that again. Jackson trying to keep it in. He does. Looking for somebody in front. Nobody there. Huddy going off to the bench. And Tyler's going to get a penalty. They're going to say cross-check. I actually think it might have been a hold. But either way, it's a minor. And Preds will have to kill a penalty. With about 3.5 minutes expired in the second. So penalty kill will be Ruley, Brooks, Talon, and Nick. And Groundhogs player with some speed coming at the net. Teague looks like he had to make that save. That shot from the point from the Groundhogs. Teague directs it wide. And Talon's going to clear that. Nice clear. No ice. This tournament's had some strange icing and no icing calls. Almost as if the refs are saying if you're trying not to just dump it, then they're giving you the benefit of the doubt. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Brooks with a nice intercept there. And he sends it deep. Sully chasing on that far side. Winston keeps it in the zone. But that went right to the Groundhogs player. And that's going to be a penalty on the Groundhogs. Oh, penalty on the Preds. So Preds will have to kill another penalty. All the coaches look perplexed. I'm not even sure what the call was. So you've got Grant with Carson, Griffin, and Will. That one comes 7:37 to go in the second. Groundhogs player misses that shot, allowing the Preds to clear the zone. Good job of Will. Close that gap down. That shot from the Groundhogs goes wide. That's Griffin going to send it back up the wall. Grant tried to clear it, couldn't. That shot from the point comes in hard and wide. That shot gets deflected but wide. And Carson chips that past all the Groundhogs. He's all alone. Shot goes wide. Ten seconds to go on Sully's penalty, whatever it was. Oh, Tyler tried to clear that, couldn't. Chance here for the Groundhogs. Chaos in front of the net. Groundhogs scored. Ties the game at 1. Loose puck there a couple of times. Looks like Teague made a save. A couple of saves, and then Groundhogs on the loose puck, and they get one. They get the tying goal right now. Foul to Will at the top. Will's shot deflected wide. Hank's gonna go challenge for that one, and he gets it back on his stick. Dances inside of one player. Yes! And then Lucas gets it on his stick and he scores on that short side. So rebound opportunity there, and the Preds get it back. Now up 2-1. Lucas found a small gap there on the near side and got it in. Now Lucas gets around another Groundhogs player, but cut off there. Good pressure there in the neutral zone to hold up that play. 2 Groundhogs go down. But then it came off Huddy's, slipped off of Huddy's stick. Now Hank has it behind the net. He's looking for the centering pass. He's got Huddy. Huddy's shot goes wide. Almost looked like that could have gone to Lucas or Huddy. Huddy sends it back to the point to Tyler. Tyler over to Griffin. Griffin's shot gets tipped in front. Goalie makes a save, and then he covers it on the rebound. .441 to go in the second. Really out there with Jackson and Luke Doble. Didn't win that face-off clean. And Tyler couldn't keep it in, so Griffin was there to back up. Luke sent it up the wall, and then good pressure there to get it back momentarily, but then loses it. Battle for the puck on the wall there. And then really draws a penalty on the boards. That'll be roughing on Sun Prairie Groundhogs. I'm laughing at your comment, Mark. Sounded funny when I said it too, actually. Will shot tipped in front. Ooh, goes just wide. Good tip. Hank needed some help there, but he came out with it. And he gets it to Winston. Winston's shot goes wide, and then it's tipped in. Yeah! Nice. Capitalized on the power play. Well done, boys. I think that was Huddy Minturn, actually, that ended up getting it. A couple of Preds had a whack at it there, but Minturn gets the goal. So 3-1 Preds. 3:42 to go in the second. Lucas wins that one back. Tyler goes and gets it on the wall to Hank. Hank tried to chip it to Lucas, but a little too hard, out of his reach. Groundhogs enter the zone again. That puck came in from the point. Teague made the save, and now it stays in the zone. Groundhogs send it back to the point. That one caught Tyler in the skate. Good block, but caught him in the skate. Now Huddy's going to dump it in deep. Didn't get it deep enough. Went to the Groundhogs. Tyler's cross-ice pass is intercepted. Too many! Whoops, sorry guys. Again, being a fan, not a commentator right there. Good play by Grant to spring Lucas, but Lucas gave it to two chances there. They all went wide. So it was Lucas, and then it was Jonah, and then it was Grant. Sorry, I was yelling too many men. As that puck was coming out of the zone, the Groundhogs were changing, and the one that was going off had the puck actually hit his foot. Apologies for the sudden noise. Now that one gets by the defender. He's grabbing his neck, ref. Sully comes away with it. He's on his backhand, though, so he gives it back to Griffin. Griffin's shot tipped high. Grant's shot. And Grant's rebound goes in. That puck came hard off the wall, the back wall. Grant was sitting there. It came right to him, and Grant puts it in the back of the net. Four to 1 Preds, 1:32 to go in the second. After kind of a cluster of players on the puck there, Carson came away with it, enters the zone. Brooks is just going to get it deep. Set up a play here. Carson tried to find Winston. Callan takes it behind the net for some safety. Pops it off the wall. Allen trying to get in the zone. He stays on side. Nick's shot from the blue line goes wide. It's still out there, kind of sitting in front. Nobody able to really get a clean possession. Carson comes away with it after Winston had a nice puck battle on the wall, trying to keep possession. Callan's shot goes wide. Nobody there. Winston chases. And Brooks was trying to get at the Nick right there, but there was a groundhog player. Took it away. Callan's going to dump it back in as the period running down. And that will do it for the second 4-1 Junior Preds. Coming back.